What's going on? Two different minds thinking like, man, we back with another episode. Like we always do, I just got something little to say. Trust God. That's all I got to say today. Go ahead. What you got to say for that?
Well, what I really had to say is I thought it was planned for me to start, but like everything, you just have to be.
My fault.
But anyway,
Let him talk.
what's up with y'all? How y'all feeling tonight? I hope y'all having a great day. You feel me? Me, my day was alright, but I want to tell y'all. Whatever little bad thing you got in your head, like whatever, if you need to go bust his car window, if that's what you wanted to do. If you wanted to go hit this stove, but go hit the stove, bro. Just go do it.
No.
This ain't got nothing to do. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can never have my own thing. I'm trying to be dead serious. I'm just trying.
Condone those. We do not promote those things.
I'm not promoting the things. I'm just promoting the fact that I'm telling them to go do whatever that's holding that. If they trying to hold that back, we'll go do it. Face it. What you talking about? Tripping. Well, you not getting what I'm trying to say. That's your problem.
All right. So we have a guest here today. And man, this is our brother, man. This is Marshaun, the Hunter Herd. He's a boxer, entrepreneur. This man is my road dog. We grew up together. We done everything together. We struggled together. We came up together. And this man is to be a force reckoned with in the future. He's going to be an amazing father, amazing businessman, amazing boxer, and most importantly, an amazing husband as well, man. So give it up for my boy Marshaun. Clap it up.
I appreciate it. Yeah. He crazy.
No, for sure. But dang.
He crazy.
My nigga donut was glazed. Amazing father. Like what? What?
All right, man.
So
So
nothing less.
what he said. My name Marshaun. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a brother of theirs. Surreal entrepreneur, like he said, a professional boxer. And he really gave me the introduction that I really was, looking forward to and I really needed. So I don't really got nothing more else to say. Just, make sure y'all like, subscribe. Hold on, look. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and just stay tuned for more. We're going to be dropping jewels on this episode, and then give y'all a more insight on how we think and what we think of things and what we believe. So just stay tuned and watch till the end, man.
I believe.
Definitely watch it to the end, man. Listen, y'all got to make sure y'all tapping in with us because we ain't gonna do nothing but keep putting this foot on y'all neck until y'all get to where we're trying to get to until y'all tap in. That's really it. So we're gonna go ahead and just get straight into it, man. So today we're gonna talk about just life as an athlete and entrepreneurship. We just gonna go into all of the things that we think at the end of the day because it's our show. So we're going to go into what we think about all these things and our experience. So, we do YouTube, but a lot of people may not know. For the people, a lot of our people know what we done played, what we done did. But for the people that do not know, played football ever since we was young. I know I've been playing since I was 11 or 12. 11 or 12, my grandpa came and got me one on the odd day in the summer. Was like, oh, you gonna join this football team? And he put some totally different colors on than the team I was going to was, and put me in the field with Marshaun to actually practice playing DB and wide receiver, which was just crazy one day. And then
that was the start of it.
That's how I started being an athlete. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know how you started. How did you start?
I started just watching the NFL, watching the Cleveland Browns. I started watching them like when I was probably around like 8 or something like that. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to do that. And when I found out they get paid for that, I'm like, oh yeah, how you get up in that? So I got into football, got in the little muni league and shit, stuff like that. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. When I first said football looked fun. It just like it hurted. I wasn't really trying to do all that. That's how I felt.
Yeah, cause you was a wuss.
Yeah, I was.
A wuss.
Can I say something though? For y'all that don't know, to speak on football was actually my first sport too though. But you know, that was another story.
No.
Okay.
What happened?
Look, life as an athlete for me, you know, growing up, I was always just, you know, a super hyper kid. Taught myself how to flip. You know, a daredevil, just was doing all type of things. I ended up injuring myself. You know, that's a long story. But, you know, that what brought me to football. When I first started playing football, you know, I was traumatized from my injury from the hospital. So, you know, I ended up getting ran over. You know, we end up nut cracking. That's what y'all call it?
No, you gotta tell the story though, boy.
Let me talk though.
Go ahead.
We end up nut cracking. You know, I played for the Renegades at Lonnie Burn Recreation Center. You know, we end up nut
You
cracking.
didn't play for them at all.
So I'm gonna say, since he said I ain't play, I practice. I tried out practice. Got to practice. I got ran over, man, and I quit. You know, I sat there and I wanted to do something else because I was traumatized from the hospital. You know, and I didn't want to get hurt.
That nigga said that shit.
We gonna say that. I ain't want to get hurt. I said that shit was over with. It's over with. And then that's when it got to boxing though.
No, wait. My bad. What I want to know is, how hard a nigga really gotta hit you to make you be like, oh yeah, boy, I'm cool on this shit.
The injury.
Because I know he's standing at the other side of the bar like, oh yeah, boy, I'm about to run this nigga over.
Nah, he wasn't like that. His legs are shaking.
But see what it was though. Shout out to the whole organization of Lonnie Burn, you know. But what it was when I first went down, he had somebody that I knew down there, so I was confident though, like, oh yeah, this my homie, and he actually boxed with me, so I'm about to run him over or I'm about to hit him. He's sweet, and he switched it out though. He switched it out to one of the best players that was on the team, and I ain't know. Looking back, you land on the ground, you can't see through them helmets.
That's true.
I get up, he run me over. I'm like, oh, that can't be the same. You feel me? The same person that I was just down here with. So we end up switching the ball. The same thing happened. He hit me, and after that, I'm like, yeah, nah.
Same thing happened again.
I ain't trying to get injured.
You got ran over twice.
Ran over twice. They gave me the ball.
Same.
He hit me. I'm like, oh no,
Dang.
nah. This could put me right back in that. You feel me? That situation.
He said,
I wasn't doing it.
I ain't know you went down twice.
Wasn't your injury? Didn't you fail and hit like your kidney or something?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that the one?
I'm gonna give y'all the story. So when I was young, like I say, to speak on, I was a daredevil. You know, growing up, I just did everything that I could because I ain't had much.
Keep going.
We talking about it right now, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's back to what I was saying. I was a daredevil. I was, you know, doing what I could do to make the fun out of what I had. So I end up having a windowsill in my house, stacked 7 crates up on there. I was flipping a lot, so I thought to climb up on there. You know, I had the mattress, flip off them, flip on the mattress. That was my plan. Halfway up the crates shake. I'm like, I'm gonna keep going. Got a little bit more up. Crates fall, I fall with the crates. Fall on the crate, break the crate on my side. You feel me?
When I came down, I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying.
My mom and them coming there, they laughing at me. Mind you, they laughing at me. I'm crying like, hold on, why y'all laughing at me? A couple days later, I wake up, could barely move. I end up, actually, I don't know if y'all know this, but I end up collapsing in the hallway, peeing on myself, crying. Then my mama had found me. That's when she had to carry me to the hospital too. Shout out my mom, strong mother right there, and I love her. I appreciate her for sure.
What made
She
your
got me
dumb
there.
ass?
What'd you say?
What made your dumb ass say, okay, I'm about to go do some flips, stack hella crates up, get on top of them bitches,
Oh my god.
and try to jump off?
This was the thing though. You gotta understand, like, growing up for me, bro, like, you had a game though, probably. I ain't had no game.
did.
Right.
Yeah, so
you feel me? I ain't had no
be
game.
outside.
So
That's true.
I wasn't even outside, bro. And I grew up, you know, my sister. So you know how that go.
Yeah.
You gotta make the fun out what it is as a boy. And I taught myself how to flip, so I was just
That
trying to
wasn't
go.
fun, was it?
It wasn't though.
Yeah, I bet it wasn't.
It wasn't
Not
fun.
gonna lie. But getting back into it, just life of being an athlete, we all grew up doing all type of stuff, being outside. Well, at least I don't know about what Caleb was doing. He was a fat kid, but yeah, me and Marshaun, we was outside
What?
running around in the hood, Longwood, 30th, 33rd. For everybody that know, y'all know, and you know it was fun. But then when I finally got into it, football took me a long way. Took me to college. Then I stopped, but still got that experience a little bit, just the environment, the atmosphere. And I actually loved it. I'm not gonna lie. It was cool for the most part.
That's true. We don't really know if he grew up as an athlete though. He kind of like built himself into an athlete.
Nah, for real.
He was really
grew up as an athlete,
he was
bro.
one of the
Played football since I was 8 years old, nigga.
He was a center at first. I was a center too.
I was a fat ass lineman,
Yeah.
blocking for niggas,
Yeah.
barely getting in, bench warmer.
But that's a sport though. We
And
talking
then
about.
turned it to a QB. That's crazy to do that. I'm not gonna.
But was you born an athlete though?
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you were a natural born athlete. I don't know why. Yeah, your genes.
First time I
kicked
seen
in one
football,
day.
I'm like, oh yeah,
One day your genes just kicked in. He started working out at
that's
home.
that puberty shit.
He started working out at home. It was over with. Then he turned into a QB and got to doing everything else.
You know what I feel like to this day? You still a horrible athlete.
It's something horrible. What?
Athlete to
It's
this
okay.
day.
That's fine. I'll take that.
You still the same way you started.
I mean, that's cool.
That ain't cool.
What would you say make you a horrible athlete though?
What make him a horrible athlete?
What is a horrible athlete to you?
To me,
Yeah.
an athlete that's worthless.
Mm.
Like, let me give you an example. I wouldn't say as worthless because Turp not worthless. But I mean, from what I've seen, how I've watched him develop as a football player, because I mean, it's different. I actually watched him develop. So I'd say he's horrible. Well, he was. I ain't gonna say he's horrible now, but he was.
I don't know.
'Cause
I worked hard. To
How
get-
he was?
to get
How
to where I
you?
got
How
to.
you a cornerback and supposed to protect the ball, and can't protect the ball, can't catch that motherfucker. Like how you can't catch it, but
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know what
we
you talk about.
no. We can agree like you had to definitely develop catching the ball for sure.
he ain't gonna never develop catching no ball because you know why?
No, he got it. He had to develop it though. He got it now though.
He gotta know.
Yeah, he got it.
Y'all see how they doing me right now? I can't believe this.
Man, nigga, grow up.
It's alright. Everybody had to grow. You know, everybody. What about you?
What about me?
I
had
would
to
say
develop a lot.
no. This is my question for you. This is a question just off to piggyback off of the horrible athlete. What makes you a great athlete? What is a great athlete to you?
I mean, I'm gonna just speak on like my part. I don't necessarily think I'm a great athlete, but me at the time of my prime athlete like era, I'd say I was a valuable player.
A valuable player.
Because
you could do a lot of things.
I was like one of the
Short-term.
I was always
So-
a key.
So let me ask you this. So, how did you deal with the spotlight? Because I know you were at Trinity. And you was basically their best player. So, how did you deal with the spotlight of being that star athlete, doing kick returns, running the ball, catching the ball at wide receiver? Like, how did you deal with the spotlight? And also, you as well, because you in the lights all the time.
Yeah.
You got people watching you around the ring all the time. But I'm
For
gonna start
sure.
with you, like, how'd you
I
deal
mean,
with
for
that?
me necessarily,
I feel like that shit went to your head. Bro.
no spotlight. I kinda. I ain't gonna fake. I took an advantage of that shit.
You took
For
advantage
sure.
of it.
For sure. Boy,
Especially in the
everybody was
schoolhouse,
like,
you was getting grace in the schoolhouse.
well, what?
I know you was.
everybody knew I was him. face on the school, all that. Well, I
Listen,
was him. So.
they made sure he played. Like,
Yeah.
it got like.
And I feel like that's what kind of made me one of the like. Well, I was just kind of like one of them greedy players that always kind of wanted the ball, kind of wanted to be in, because I got used to playing all the time. So like when I didn't, it was like, boy, what's going on?
Yeah.
Especially when we was losing. If he was losing and I wasn't playing, boy, I tweak.
you would be sorry.
Yeah, merch on the day.
I ain't never had to deal with that. I was always in, even though COVID kind of messed it up a little bit, but I was in for the most part. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't really had like too much spotlight, but like whenever it came to like good games, like I always made sure I showed up. So that's the biggest thing, especially being under the spotlight, like showing up. That's what I say. That's how I say you got to really deal with it. Making sure that you there mentally.
Yeah. I feel like spotlight for me goes back into, my younger days. I always grew up and I always wanted to, have what I seen or I always trick myself into thinking like, am I this or am I that? And for me, like boxing and anything that put me on the spotlight, it helps me prove to myself like I'm built for these moments, or I belong here, or this is my life. Because spotlight, I feel like once you get put on the spotlight, it's an instant question though. Like that's why everybody get nervous. Everybody get nervous, and I feel like with nerves, it's more so like anticipation. And like
that's true.
Expectation as well, because it's like all you can think about is what if.
Yeah,
what if.
Because really, when you nervous before like any big performances, any big events, it's because it's what am I going to do? Am I going to do everything right? It's not really about what other people think, and I don't really think that. It's really like, have I worked hard enough to be where I'm at, to show up where I'm at today? Like,
but also, my bad, I don't mean to cut you off. Also, is what am I gonna do? Is if I'm gonna do everything that I said I was gonna do, or also think that I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So it's also that, like, you see the spotlight, you get in a moment, and you said all these things to yourself, to everybody around you, and you get in a moment, and you be like, now it's time to really show like everything I didn't say it myself. So that's also goes back into, like I said, make you question like, am I ready? But for the original question you asked about, spotlight, I feel like I said, spotlight helps me just understand who I am. Because, in the heat of the moment, it ain't nothing but adversity. And if you can't take adversity, then I mean,
you versus you type
yeah.
That's hot.
That's really all it boils down to. And then, like you say, as a boxer, it's all me. It's only me. It's me and my opponent. So, when you sell out them crowds, everybody coming for you. I actually spoke on this earlier with you. I was saying when we was at the barbershop. No. It's like being a rapper. When a rapper performed, everybody came to see that rapper. So just like boxing, all eyes on you. And it'd be a lot, but for sure shows me that I'm built for it every time. Because I go out there
just
and
be
perform.
like, you just being that bitch boy, just boxing and shit. And like, but you got to think about it though. It's like 30,000 people. So like a nigga hit him with a right.
Yeah. See, that's the thing though. Like,
kick his ass.
That's how big.
Whoop his ass.
That's how big. Like when Marshaun fighting, everybody.
Whoop his ass.
Everybody tuned. Everybody like, oh my God, Marshaun. That'd be me.
But that's why as a fighter, you understand that you got to hear certain voices. Like,
but you the type of nigga that listen to. Well, I ain't gonna fake. Is it like easy to block that shit out, or is it hard? Because like you obviously hear it.
Yeah,
sometimes.
You obviously hear it though. But it's like for me, I done been in the ring so many times. Like I already know who that is. So it's like once I know that, I heard that voice so many times. Yeah, you won't when it's 30,000 people, but for the most part, you only gonna hear roars. You won't really hear words vividly unless some people that's close to you. Be quiet
though, and you can realize hear that shit.
They do. I ain't really never been, in a $30,000 crowd yet, but I mean 30,000 people. My bad, I'm talking about dollars. Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about that money. We talking about the money for sure, but yeah. Man, but I ain't never been in front of that large of a crowd though, so I can only imagine the sound and the intensity for sure. But like I was saying, you learn how to hear people's voices and know who it is and know what not to listen to. Cause you definitely get people like Terp said that be yelling the most craziest things ever at the fights, thinking they know everything about the sport. It'd be crazy.
And even going through all that, so what keeps you going? Like what keeps you going in your sport, motivation in your sport? Because I know sometimes we have our doubts.
For sure.
Which I did with mine and which led me to stopping. But what keeps you going in your sport? Like how does that look for you?
What keeps me going, I would say, is y'all, I feel like, we all, man, come on, bro, he crazy. I just feel like, and it's the truth, we all play a major part in motivating each other. I look at y'all whenever I think about not doing it, I always think like, damn, like what they think or what they gonna say, or, even though it's all on me, but whenever I'm in that gym too though, like whenever I'm just working out anything, I always think about y'all, not even y'all, just family.
Right.
Even myself, people who we've lost just everything. You know, the sport itself keep me, you know, in it, cause it's like I love it so much. Every time I think about not having it, it crushed me. Feel me? And you know I can do things, you know, other than that, and you know become successful. But when it come to always sitting down and thinking about my dreams, it excites me. So I be like, okay.
I got
Yeah,
it.
you gotta.
Yeah, that's what keep me going. The vision of understanding, like I'm gonna get this, or it's gonna all pay out.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
gonna all pay off.
Yeah, I'm glad you think like that because you don't want to be out here selling ass. And ain't the route you want to go.
Don't. Some people,
Man, he is crazy.
Some people don't give it to you too.
No, I got a random question though. I ain't gonna fake. I got a real random question though.
To you, rap.
Do y'all be giving a fuck when like people be talking about y'all?
When they talk, it bothers me. I ain't even gonna sit here and fake it. It bothers me, and it bothers me because
Like a
you
nigga,
don't know.
like a nigga be like big shirt ass.
Oh, like stuff like that. I thought you meant like just
Like
being
what you
ass
mean,
at
like
the
in the
store.
moment, or like
Like
or
if
like
you walking
haters.
past,
Like you got people hating on people just
you walking past, boy. You walking past, and you just hear like that nigga be like, "Damn, your braids tight as fuck."
What are you talking to? That's what I gotta say. Hold on. I'm like, you gotta cut.
He not gonna pull tight. He gonna ask one of us like, damn, my braids tight
Bird,
for
so
real.
the
gang."
niggas gonna be like that. He ain't gonna be
You
like,
my braids
"Who
tight
you
for real,
talking to?"
gang?
See, that's the problem with niggas like that, boy.
No, but to go back to your question though, I mean, do I care about? Nah, I would say I used to for sure a lot, but I understood like caring about what people think, it keep you in your own like in a loop of like just terrible thoughts. Because once you care about what somebody think, you sometimes believe those things about yourself to a certain extent. So that have you thinking like, damn, like I said, that have you really thinking like, damn, is my braids really tight? Or damn, my shirt.
Yeah, how you
Damn,
overthink
my,
yourself.
yeah, like my
Matter of
shirt.
fact, let me show you this video.
Position like
Boy,
that.
let me show you
Yeah.
this video on it.
Not
Let
gonna
me
lie.
show you this
That'll
video.
definitely knock you out.
And I ain't gonna fake it.
Sure.
People talking about me is what keep me going though, because now I gotta
Boy.
prove you wrong now. Like,
Well, speaking of that,
boy,
boy, let me show you this video, Marshaun.
this is about to show.
I showed
I'm not
Turkey
gonna
earlier, boy.
Between two kids.
So I don't know what he doing, but he's showing this video. Somebody talking about somebody. Put it up to the mic though, so they can hear it. Them talking about somebody. They talking about your long nose.
Bruh.
So it's a teacher on here reading a note about two students, what they said about him.
Mr. M got hella nose. He be looking like Gru AF.
Yeah, I see. Now he said that to me earlier.
Never mind, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look, in a situation like this though,
talking. But
like
never
think
mind,
about it
fuck-
though. No,
fuck the-
really
fuck
think
the
about
question.
it. No, really
No, it
think
don't
about it.
even
No,
matter. Fuck the
continue on it.
question.
Don't do that, bro.
Fuck the question.
Continue on
Cause
it,
that shit wasn't funny. You ain't laugh, bro. I don't care.
bro.
I ain't seen there none of
Cause
that.
I wanna
shit.
really talk
That
about
shit-
it.
That shit had me dying.
But I want to really talk about it though. Imagine being a teacher, right? Y'all know how it is growing up having teachers for real. You feel me? You got the class. Imagine being a teacher, bro, and you find a note and they just really like dogging you, bro.
Hella knows.
I'll be sick.
How would that make you feel though? Coming
I'll
to
look at him.
How would that make y'all feel coming
I
to
ain't gonna
class
fake.
next day, looking at them two or wherever however y'all
I'll
found
get
out who
on
wrote
their
it.
ass. I'll be like, listen, I'm teaching your dumb ass. You write another note about me. I'm gonna write a note about you.
Hey,
You know
everything.
what
Listen,
that's called?
So listen.
A referral, my
To
nigga.
everybody that say something about you.
What? I'm a teacher, boy. I run this bitch.
hey,
That's it.
everything
That's how they
he
was
tell
when
y'all.
we was in school. We say something. Oh, all right. I'm gonna write you up. Say less.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of stuff like teachers have said to me before that hurt my feelings. That's also what keep me like going to.
What's the worst thing a
Anytime.
teacher done said to you?
The worst thing a teacher done said to me. The worst thing a teacher done said to me. That I'm condescending.
What's that? What that mean?
Condescending mean like you feeling yourself too much. Long story short, like you think you better than everybody type of thing. Which I probably was when I was younger, because I was better than everybody in school. So like people used to be mad. Then my teacher, I'd be like, "Well, oh yeah, I'm over here with the smart kids." My teacher called me condescending.
Man,
I
bro.
think that's the worst thing. My teacher's always like, but the thing is about me, like everybody see the light in me, so everybody always compliment me and tell me to keep going. Like that also keep me going too. But I feed off positive and negative energy, so that's how I like
Well,
that's some fuel that be added to me that keep me going.
Well, my teacher, I remember I was in 5th grade, and I always remember this. If I ever see her, by the time I see her again, I'll be rich though, so I ain't worried. If I ever do see her again though, but boy, I was in class, and we was talking about like what college we wanted to go to and shit. She asked everybody in class like this like I think a participation, like class participation thing, boy. And she asked me at the time. I think I said like Bowling Green or something.
Bowling Green.
She was like, "Oh, okay, how you gonna get there?" I'm like, "Damn."
She wanted you to have a plan. That's what that was.
No. It was one of them sarcastic type of, how you gonna get there? Type shit.
Okay,
Cause she ain't asked.
Like
She didn't. Yeah, because she everybody just said they college, and she was like, okay, and went to the next person.
She
Kinda
about
me.
you.
Oh, how you gonna get there?
My
I'm like, damn.
I ain't even ever experienced no teacher that said nothing crazy. But like when I was in like 9th grade, I went to MC Square STEM in the Science Center, and this when I had first like start like locking in for real on boxing.
Yeah.
And I was like pushing it. I forgot. I don't really remember how the conversation went vividly, but I said something about being on TV and boxing, and I think she said something like, "No, you not," or like.
Ooh.
Or some like in disbelief, like it ain't gonna happen.
Teachers out there, y'all can be saying.
No,
that
I don't
to
think
the
she was a
kids,
teacher.
bro.
I think she was a.
Whoever,
No, she was a
however,
teacher.
Any older
was a
people,
teacher.
She was a
any
substitute.
kid got.
But no, I think she was like the.
Any kid got dreams, bro. Do not back their dreams down, bro.
That's real.
You tell them how to get there. You don't say you can't do it. You say how are you going to get there and make sure you have a plan.
But most times,
you say
though,
things like that.
But most times, people put their own fears and own, projections on people.
That's true. I agree with that.
That's why I feel like everybody always tell us like, come on with backup plans and
That's true.
things like that, cause stuff that allowed them to not reach that point, they feel like we'll go through the same thing.
That's true. That people do project it.
Which I feel like you would get to that point in your life, but it ain't find a backup plan. It's find what's necessary to make plan A work when it get hard, or whenever in any situation.
I got you. So, let me ask you this: how valuable you think time really is?
Man, I feel like time is the most valuable, one of the most, if not the most valuable things that you can ever ever use.
Niggas don't even walk around with
to your
watches
advantage,
no
and you could. Y'all gonna let me talk?
Good.
For real, listen. Time is literally one of the most valuables, if not the most valuable thing that you could take advantage of and take for granted. Man,
that's true. I ain't gonna lie.
That's real.
Time is just a thing.
Time is like a clock. It ticks. Can I finish? Time is like a clock.
Oh my fucking God.
It finishes.
This dude just said.
But it never stops.
Time is like a clock that keep ticking.
All right, so let me ask y'all this though. How y'all feel like? What y'all feel like?
This nigga surprised me.
Time is like a clock.
Day.
It keep
Bro,
ticking.
let me ask y'all this though.
Go ahead.
What y'all feel like? What y'all feel that? Damn, I'm trying to figure out how I could get the question out because y'all just had it. Y'all just made me lose it. Damn, yeah, y'all. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. Time.
I'm gonna say it when
time is something that we all should adore and be very passionate about because at the end of the day, we don't know when our time really gonna stop.
That's my question.
It's gonna be gone.
That's my question.
So
how do y'all feel like? How do y'all feel like people can take advantage of their time, or the best steps people could take necessary to make time valuable?
You wanna know what I think? I feel like people think we have so much time, and that's when they don't take advantage of it.
Right.
That's when they take advantage of because they think we have so much. So they spend their time doing things that's not relevant to whatever their dreams are, whatever their vision are, or whatever it may be that they want to do. They spend it doing other things that's outside of that because of just not knowing that time is so short. And it can
Basically, wait, just give me 2 seconds.
you got it.
Basically, what we trying to say is y'all, basically what we trying to say is we finna be as serious as possible because what we basically trying to say is on this topic, please take school, take doing your chores, take spending time with your family, take all that shit serious because one day, boy, this shit could be gone on a dead niggas. Like,
No, that's real.
and I mean, like, if you really got a dream and like an ambition for it, do that shit and do it the right way because you never know, boy. You never know.
I also want to say, like, with your time, try your hardest to like focus on every second that you have, because you know I feel like, and I got a problem with it sometimes, focusing on what I'm gonna do tomorrow or what I did yesterday or what I'm gonna do an hour from now or 2 hours. I feel like if you take every second necessary to make sure you doing at least what you love, and if it ain't what you love, what you feel is right for your life, then everything will fall in place around that. You know, I feel like we put titles on time, and then like meaning like at this time I'm gonna do this, or at this time I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna do this when this happened.
When time don't wait on nothing or put a title on anything. It's just time, and it moves.
That's true.
We sit here and we be like, all right, so in an hour, I don't feel like it right now, so in an hour I'm gonna get up and.
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're
why
saying.
That hour?
Like,
why Tom sitting there and saying, "Oh yeah, all right,
I'm about to keep going anyway."
We gonna pass him.
That's
we gonna pass him. So I just said all that to say, just focus on every second. That's what I feel like when it come to your time.
Hey, do me a favor real quick.
Which
Both
one
of
of
y'all.
us?
Both of y'all. I'm about to say like a couple words. And first thing that come to mind, I just want y'all to like just say the first thing that come to your mind. Okay? Like literally the first thing.
Okay.
Y'all wanna see how fucked up black people is? Watch this.
We'll talk.
Chicken.
Food. That's the first thing that pops up about food.
What about you?
I was about to definitely say wings for sure. As soon as you said chicken, I off top thought
Food.
wings.
Snake.
Bite.
Poison.
Bike.
I said bite, bro.
Poison. I said poison.
All right, bet. Water.
Drink.
What you think of though? We gonna edit. I'm gonna dab you up.
We gotta edit that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know what he was about to say though. He was about this. Never mind. But we know what he's about to say. No. I ain't done. Shut up.
Okay, so hurry up.
Hurry up.
Yes. Boy.
All right, boy. I got.
Boy.
Matter of fact, let me show you how it's supposed to be done. You throw something out there.
All right, bet. Villa.
Hoodies.
Okay, you already know what a villa is.
He's serious though.
Yo, bro.
He
You
ain't playing.
already know what a villa is. All right, let me ask you something. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of entrepreneurship.
Money.
Money. Okay.
What's the first thing came to your mind?
Risk.
I thought
that's
work.
what it is.
That's crazy.
Risk.
I thought work though.
Work. Risk. Okay. So
Money. So we got
entrepreneurship.
risk, work, money.
I like that. So entrepreneurship is when a person takes on more financial risk than normal. For the people that do not know that, make sure I do our
That's the
research.
real
and I
definition.
promise
That's the
I'm
real
right.
definition.
That's the definition. Book.
You said what was the definition?
Taking on more.
I
Financial
don't give
risk
a
than
fuck.
normal. Taking on more financial risk than normal. That's what it is. When I think of entrepreneurship, I think of a person that is disciplined, hardworking, communicative, honest, have integrity, and passionate in everything that they do. Because at the end of the day, you have to have that if you're taking on more financial risk than a normal person, because you're trying to take that financial risk to make more than somebody's $80K salary a year. You know what I'm saying? So, because I would say everybody that's an entrepreneur make millions of dollars, but most entrepreneurs, they're building to get to that point.
Right.
Because I don't know no millionaire that does not own a business or takes on any financial risk
can I say
at
something
all
off that?
themselves. Yeah.
Can I say something like I agree with that as well, but I feel as though too, also with entrepreneurship, I feel like it ain't always about the money either. I feel like it's a freedom. It's the freedom of understanding I could wake up and do me and just be me.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
not have to go work for nobody just to not only get money, but to use your time, like we just said.
Use your time,
Entrepreneurship,
as a
you know,
weapon.
opens up, you know, opportunity to in real life get up and do what you want and just be yourself, regardless of what it is when it comes to money and, you know, the investments.
Because I feel like you got to take that risk, and a lot of people, they want to sit around, wait it out, see how it goes. No, start whatever you is that you want to start. If it's a podcast, start that. If it's a clothing brand, start that. If it's you want to start a new sport, start that. If you want to start whatever it is may be, you got to start today, not tomorrow, because you don't even know what tomorrow gonna hold. You never know what might happen tomorrow. You could die tomorrow, and even worse than that, something could limit the ability of you doing whatever that you wanted to do.
That's facts.
So let me ask you, so how did y'all what was the first experience y'all had being exposed to any kind of entrepreneurship? Because honestly, when I think about entrepreneurship, how I first saw it was on the streets. When you think about it, you taking on illegal activity to literally make more money than normal.
Right.
The first time you see that shit?
What?
What?
Yes. Yes. What are you talking about?
This nigga's just
Do you feel like that
camera.
was how you feel like that was a moment where you was exposed to it, or it was
this nigga
like
just told in front of a camera.
like
I
you
feel like
exposed to
We
it, or
we seen
I
it
feel like
directly in
that's
front of this
like
camera.
in the
Okay,
form of like
okay.
you understand that's entrepreneurship
nigga
now?
just told-
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like when I saw it, when you a kid, you don't really think about it too much like that. You just let it. Whatever happened is happening at the moment. You're not thinking too much about it. But as I've gotten older and I've learned more things and gained more knowledge and my intelligence have grown, I've understand that is literally a form of entrepreneurship, just in a way that obviously the world doesn't look at it. Simple.
Yeah, that's facts.
exactly how
For me, I would say entrepreneurship. I wouldn't say recently, but it was recently exposed to me once I became like a professional boxer and started my clothing brand, because, you know, when I was young, boxing was really more so just fun.
Yeah.
You know, something I love to go to the gym. I got my boxing brothers going to these tournaments, and you know, I didn't understand like these are the times where I'm building my personal image to the point where when it really matters, I can get a dollar for it.
Right.
So now when I'm pro, I'm a professional, and now it's a business. I understand it's build my personal self in general now, because at the end of the day, once them people pay to come watch them fights, they're paying for you.
We're paying to see you, yes.
You know, they're buying you.
Literally.
You feel me? So,
That's true.
you know, I would say it definitely was exposed to me. Not now, but once I became a professional, because at this point, it's really me pushing myself on people. Oh, do you like boxing? And if you like boxing, it doesn't matter if you like boxing.
Yeah.
It's to get them to like me as being a boxer. Because everybody like boxing. If not everybody, most people like it.
I get what you're
but
saying.
not everybody like certain fighters.
That's true.
So it's
Everybody
really
don't like
it's
it.
really the personal image. That's just like with Tank. Everybody like Tank, because Tank knock everybody out. It's because of who he is.
Yeah.
He flip off ropes. You know, he flashy or however he do it. And then you get somebody who like Terrence Crawford. Everybody love Terrence Crawford, but it's because of he's a master.
Yeah.
You know, the way he move. You know, the discipline he is. How not flashy he is. How he really studied the inside game of actually being a fighter. Not saying Tank don't, but it's just different fighters, different personalities. That's what goes back into what I say about entrepreneurship.
Cause
being that personal.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, when I said this the first episode too. Like the plan is literally to market yourself. For people
that's
can't
facts.
buy you. But let me ask you this: how to really start a brand? Because I see you got yours on.
Wait,
right now.
first. How about you stand up real quick and show the front and the back of that. Show the
Right
front
now?
and the back of that. Nah. And
Man, this nigga want me to get up right now. Yo.
get up right now and show the
just
front
show 'em
and
a
the
little
back of that
something.
motherfucker. What is you talking about?
Bro,
This
watch
is
your
this is
mouth.
this is not one of my pieces. You know, I
Lift the
have a
hoodie up.
clothing brand.
Lift the hoodie up. They
The
can't
name of
see it.
clothing brand is Merlada.
No, on the
It's
back.
majestic elegance, rehearsing lavishness, and dominant appearance. Yeah, this is actually my second drop. Nice, comfortable hoodie.
I ain't gonna lie. Good for everybody.
Okay.
Now, what you were
Okay.
saying? What was your question, brother?
How to start? All right. how to start a brand. Like, what would you? My fault, y'all. I know y'all probably can hear me. How to start a brand. Like, how would you say is the best way to start a brand for somebody that's just now getting into like the fashion world and stuff like that? 'Cause I know,
Well, I'm actually one of the ones that's just now getting to it as well. I don't really know it all, but from what I do know, obviously it's the basics. You know, getting a logo, getting a name, getting a definition. But I feel like starting a brand and becoming a brand owner goes back into, like we said, about entrepreneurship. Because if you don't have a personal image or a personal story, just because you have good clothes don't mean they're going to buy it.
that's true.
People buy people and people buy stories. And that's something I've been, hearing a lot from these influencers and bigger brand owners.
Yeah.
Like anybody can have a good piece and then sell it out and then that's it. With a story, a message, and,
Something
a
that
change.
something that really lasts
that'll last
a
long.
time, yeah.
So I would say, to go back to your original question, I would say find out what's your main, what I'm gonna say, your main message as a person before you even jump into being a clothing brand owner, unless you just want to make money. If you want to be like a big brand owner and want your brand to actually be known all over the world and rock, what I've been learning was you have to build your personal image, which goes back to entrepreneurship. Building who you are so people can understand, like, oh, this is a good person. He's pushing something good.
Right.
He's pushing something genuine.
And they understand.
And they
really
understand
what
it.
Everything.
That's why I made my brand, which is
Yeah.
Merlada, majestic elegance, rehearsing lavishness, and dominant appearance.
Right.
Because I feel as though as kings and as queens that's watching, when you move a certain way and you taken care of a certain way, it's a dominant appearance in it. You walk in, you taken care of, all eyes on you. Whether they hating, they love you, whatever.
That's hard.
But it's a dominance in it because you took care of yourself first. So it's like self mastery. If you really want to break it down, it's self mastery.
Do you got any like new pieces dropping?
This actually right now, the piece that I'm wearing right now, I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah, go ahead, stand up and show them how they
This piece right here, this is actually.
We're gonna make sure y'all know when this stuff drop too.
upcoming
This
drop
fly.
right here.
This hard.
Screen print on the back, screen print across the pocket, embroidery 15 on here for my little brother.
Fly.
Don't let MJ, Then embroidery Merlada. These dropped December 9th.
December
And they're gonna be
9th.
at a
I
price
heard
of
that.
$65. 100% cotton.
get it.
430 GSM. Y'all just stay on the lookout for these and be ready. They'll be dropping real soon
You
within a
said
couple.
130 GSM.
430 GSM. That's the weight of it, and they 100% cotton.
That's the weight of the jacket.
Yeah, the weight of the fabric. Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of no.
Yeah.
that before.
Jumping into becoming a brand owner definitely taught me a lot more about clothes than I ever knew.
Okay.
So,
And that's important.
what made you want to start a brand?
Oh, that's a good question. It's actually something I always been wanting to do. It's a conversation I was having with our other brother Dre, when we were just like we say,
Shout out my nigga
entrepreneurship.
Dre, man.
Shout out Dre though.
Shout out to
We
Dre.
was real. We was having a conversation about, like we say, stepping into entrepreneurship, learning how to make money while we was still doing what we love.
Yeah.
Without having to sit here and be like, all right, I'm gonna go get a job.
Having a step
Yeah.
down from what you really
From what
what's
you
your
really want to do.
aspirations.
You want to be yourself.
Yep.
You want to live your life how you want to, or what you feel is best for yourself. So it was really deciding, like, I
crazy.
feel like a clothing brand would be that for me.
It's crazy. And honestly, y'all, like, ain't nobody giving us the blueprint to how to do none of the stuff we doing. Ain't nobody give him a blueprint to start that. Ain't nobody give us a blueprint to start our podcast. Boy, it was just an idea that popped up one day and we just did it.
Yeah, that's
And
facts.
we learning as we go. And y'all helping us grow as we helping y'all understand us. And as we put more content out
Yeah,
to
that's
y'all,
facts.
like, ain't nobody giving us a blueprint.
And I
So
wanna say
this
this.
is real entrepreneurship. We taking that
Yeah.
risk to really, not even like, it ain't even just about the money, but to do what we want to do. To build our persona, just as Marshaun just said, like, that's the goal. And ain't nobody handing it out to us. We ain't no handouts, boy. We doing
That's
all
facts.
this on our own.
And to
not
speak
gonna lie.
on what he said, my bad, brother. To speak on what he said, like he say, nobody really ever gave us the blueprint. I wouldn't say never gave it to us, because we had plenty of opportunities where we was exposed to it, because we wouldn't
Yeah,
know who we
definitely
know.
exposed.
We
Definitely
wouldn't know what we know
exposed.
right now, or
Definitely
wouldn't be who
support.
we are.
I mean,
but
hell yeah, but we had to go
appreciate it.
get
But
that shit.
like how he's saying, but we ain't got no walk in the park. And with that being said, we just want to, take this moment. I just want to take this moment personally to appreciate everybody who, constantly support us. Whether him from football, him from football, me from boxing, clothing brand, whatever. We just want to take this time to appreciate everybody who's supporting us, everybody who gonna watch this, who looking forward to it and looking forward to more. We also appreciate y'all for y'all patience because, like we said, we ain't got the blueprint, so we just really just being us and just giving y'all us. We giving y'all us and learning as we go.
And honestly,
enjoy the show.
And honestly, I want to say this: like anybody out there that's contemplating on what to start or how to start anything like that, don't worry about all that. Just do it. Whatever the first step is that you think it is, go ahead and make that first step, man. Don't overthink it. Just take the risk even while you're young or whether you want to wait, anything like that. Whatever your situation is, just know when it's time for you and make it happen and don't second guess it when God give you the opportunity. I promise you're not going to regret it. For real.
So you think people should take risks?
Oh, all the time. You should be taking risks all the time. I'm not going to lie. Like what is life without risk? What does life really look like without risking anything? It looks like
what would you say? What would you say a risk look like?
Your life, nigga.
A risk look like, and like.
He said what?
What would you say a risk looks like? Taking a risk, because
like.
you say you said, taking risks, and we speak on taking risks. But what is taking a risk?
Getting out of your comfort zone. That's what taking a risk is. If you comfortable where you at, you're not taking any risk. You're there.
Right.
That's
Definitely.
not really taking.
And I was gonna say that too. That's why I asked you the question, because I was gonna say, to speak on risk, it don't always have to be, let me quit this job,
right. That's
or
true.
let me try to start a business or whatever the case. Yeah. Taking a risk is like he said, getting out your comfort zone. Just trying to be a better version of yourself every day in whatever aspect you feel as though you have to work on. That's a risk because every day we so caught up in the same thing. Changing that same cycle is a risk. Yeah. Because sometimes we don't want to do it.
That's true.
So I said all that to say.
That's what
risk just shows. Yeah,
and
for sure.
I said that last episode. So, what do you think has been like the most distractions or like problems with trying to take all these risks in order to be successful in all the things that you're doing now? Like, what would you think been the most problems or distractions?
For me or just in general? I mean, I only can speak for me. So.
I'm about to say for you.
So like, for me, I would say my biggest problem was my discipline. Like I say, I ain't never really grew up with much, so I always wanted to see things for what I thought they were, and I never looked at things for what it was in my life. Okay. Knowing like I'm on this journey, I got this goal, and I'm gonna do this goal. I always looked on the outside and looked like, okay, what about that or what about that? What about that? And I say all that to say, distractions could come from just comparing.
That's true.
I feel like this is how I feel. I feel like a distraction is a comparison as well. When you comparing yourself or comparing lives to yours, because that could also throw you off your track, which is a distraction. Yeah. Comparison. I would say, just like I said before in the beginning, just discipline. Yeah. That's for me the most important thing because, like you said, everything goes into discipline, no matter what it is. That's true. Yeah. You have to stay disciplined enough to know, like, when any distraction come, no matter what it is, this is what I'm doing.
Facts. You ever had to knock a nigga out before?
I'm a fighter, bro.
I'm saying, like, bro, outside the ring. Outside the ring.
No, outside the ring.
Outside the ring. Have a nigga ever tried you? You just had to.
Outside the ring, I didn't really get in too many brawls, because people really knew what I did, so it was really like a.
Or was it like you weren't really about that shit?
I ain't really. We from Cleveland, so I done been in plenty of encounters where it was like, well, I might have to do that to him, but
you ain't do that shit.
Have to back somebody. I ain't gonna lie, people try you every day, and I feel like those
who try you every day.
Don't nobody try me every day. But like
nobody
people
give a fuck
always
about you. Ain't nobody scared of niggas like
people always got something to say.
I'm trying you right now.
People always got something
I ain't trying
to say
that nigga, Bucks.
until they get knocked out, and then they ain't got nothing to say no more. But what I was saying, but people are distracting themselves. I feel like people try to distract you every day with just regular things, but even things going on with your personal life.
I know a nigga that can't see without glasses.
The biggest distraction. So, like, I feel like, well, at least in my opinion, like, I've had to take care of things in the house.
Right.
Being like the only male there. I mean, obviously, I always have support. I never doubt that. I always have support and stuff like that within my family. Shout out to them.
For sure.
But, like, I've had to step up and help mom sometimes and stuff like that. And those are distractions because now I can't even focus on playing football or going to practice. I got to go to work because I got to make sure I get money to do this.
Well, also,
and all these extra responsibilities.
Well, also, let me say this too, because sometimes we trick our brain into distracting ourselves. I feel as though, what I mean by that is, sometimes, you know, when these distractions come or things that we can use as excuses make us distract ourselves. Okay. Like you said, people are distractions, but I feel like sometimes we are our own distraction. And we use things like you said, having to do this and having to do that. Yeah. When whole time, this is the hand that we was dealt. Yeah. And no matter what, sometimes those things still shouldn't knock us off, or shouldn't be a distraction as humans. Things that we have to do. You get what I'm saying? Because you said, like you said, it'd be like that sometimes. You got to do things where it's like, all right, I can't just do this right now, bro. I got to take care of this. Right. But it's not necessarily a distraction because everything happened for a reason. And we following in the Father's footsteps. So it's just something to make you think it's a distraction, to either throw you off or build you. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So piggybacking off of that, how do you feel like, how you feel about mental health, like depression and shit like that?
I honestly believe in it, and it's honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how people would feel about this. I honestly believe in it, but I also don't believe in it because I've been there before, and I also then got out of it before. So, with that being said, I feel as though no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've been through, you control your perception on it and your perspective of it. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, everybody been through what you've been through. And if not everybody, somebody.
In some type of way at different
degrees. Yeah, in the different degrees, whatever. Or if not worse. Yeah. So with that being said, no matter what you go through, like I say, everything is adversity to either build you or break you. So you either take what you go through and you become stronger, or you allow yourself to crumble up. Right. So I would say I believe in it because it be like that sometimes. Sometimes it be hard to get yourself out of it, and it be like, man, but
mental health very important, man.
It's very important though.
Y'all got to make sure y'all taking care of that before.
Ever tried to kill yourself before?
I know we.
I'm being so serious. That's a real life.
Hey, what's really funny is he really serious though, and this our brother though.
You ain't gonna answer the question. Well, let me just say this first.
Have I ever though, like you said, have I ever tried?
I ain't gonna say I tried, but on some toxic shit. On some toxic shit, I told a girl that before.
But you gonna kill yourself?
I'm about to kill myself, bro.
You was faking?
I'm about to kill myself, bro. You ain't trying. All right, man. I'm about to go kill myself, man. I'm about to go in this shit, man. My dumb ass went to go take 3 Tylenols.
What? You took 3 Tylenols?
Thinking that shit about to take me out.
To go take 3 Tylenols, though.
My dumb ass went to go take 3 Tylenols, bro. Thinking I'm about to go down.
You thought you was about to go down?
I thought I was about to die, boy. Trying to kill myself. Went to go take 3 Tylenols.
That was you trying to kill yourself? It's way more worse than that. But I wanted to say, like, mental health is very important. I know, like, we laughing and stuff like that, but, like, really, like, make sure you check on all your peoples. And if you're going through it yourself, man, find ways to cope. And number one thing is put God first. I promise.
Yeah, man. Stay up, man.
Pray to God. God gonna take care of everything. I promise you. It may not be when you want it to be either. It may be at a different time when God think you're ready to face whatever it is that you're going.
The devil trying to knock me down.
In our next topic on like how to be successful.
Yes. Trust
Yahuwah for sure.
God, Yahweh.
The devil trying to knock me down.
You gotta trust in the Most High, no matter. And I'm gonna say this because I was never a person to speak on anyone's belief. Regardless of what you believe in, who you believe in, what you believe in, so as long as you believe in that it's bigger than you, and that you don't rule anything, or that you don't run with you don't run the race that you running.
Yes.
Then you good. You gonna succeed as long as you
believe in your own feet.
Yeah, you can't.
I just made that up. Y'all
don't believe in your own feet. That's nice.
Don't believe in your own feet.
Don't believe in your own feet. But see, it'll go over
Like
people's
the
head
feet
like
we
you
got
don't
on?
believe-
Believe your own
No, don't
feet.
believe in your own feet, like your own
Like,
steps.
Don't believe your own steps because they ain't yours. It's God's.
So you just
Gotta
follow
trust
him.
the Father. You just follow him.
It's not even a belief or not belief thing. Just follow, bro.
That's it.
For real. It's going over his head though. He ain't getting it. He ain't getting it.
That
That makes sense.
It do make sense.
like
It makes sense.
it makes it
You
makes
could
sense
look at
because
it-
you
could
get what
look
he's
at it
trying to
from-
say.
No, you could look at it from every perspective because it could make sense, but then it could also not make sense. Like he's saying, like, because the only way he'd say, look, the only way he'd say it don't make sense if he's saying like, how could you not believe in your steps were you doing what you want to do type shit, like you walking how you want to walk. Why? How can you not believe in them? But at the end of the day, you really not. We walking around doing what we want to do when it's actually not what's gonna happen.
God, that's the thing.
feel
God,
me? That's what we saying.
God gave us free will, but at the end of the day, God gave us the free will to work hard, have discipline, and make all these things happen for ourselves. So we gotta make sure we taking advantage of the ability to even do that and the will to.
So why you ain't just say that?
Manpower to even do it.
Instead of making
But
up
like-
some dumbass shit like that.
But no, I was just
No,
putting
I
the
was
form
just-
in a way to make people understand.
But it
No, they
makes
didn't
sense.
understand that.
Obviously,
Obviously,
He ain't speaking our language up
if
here.
y'all understand that,
comment. Yeah, if you understood it, say comment below.
the fuck.
We understand
Because I know everybody. I know everybody was just like, what?
They about to understand.
What?
Even if y'all was like what after we just gave y'all our explanation.
After
of it,
we just
y'all
gave-
tell us
You gonna understand.
y'all gonna understand what he meant. It only go over his head.
Facts. But I'm.
It
I'm
went
not
over
gonna lie.
everybody head. Don't believe in your own feet. What, nigga? What did you talk about? Explain that. So dumbass. You can't just walk up to somebody and say
You
that.
right, man. Damn, man. Niggas can't live with you, man. Huh? We can't live with
So what you okay? So how you feel about the Father, the Most High, and how people should take the step necessary
How-
to believing in Him
how-
to
how
get to
you
where
think- how
they
you-
want to go.
How
I
you think
mean-
you supposed to be? How to be successful, man?
Cause I mean, I kind of grew up
Grew up with.
believing in the Father, but it's like since I got in a relationship, my shorty kind of took the time to really try to sit down and talk to me about that shit, try to get me to understand about how it is to believe in God, how it is to worship Him, shit like that.
Shout out to sis
You
for
feel
that
me?
though.
Yeah.
You know you don't get too many women out here that's
And yeah, and I feel like shit
instilling
like
the
that-
Father in
That's
these
a
men.
real one, man.
Yeah, shit like that
That's
bring us
real.
closer though to dead niggas.
That's real.
Yeah, shout out to
Because a
sis
lot of
for
people
sure.
do not do
Yeah,
that.
I appreciate you for sure.
Shout
I
You a
ain't
G.
gonna lie. That's real. And then like after God, it's just like making sure you doing everything. Like something I learned like over the summer with all the meetings with the millionaires and stuff that I had conversations with. One thing that stood out to me from Matt Parks was vision-based action. So anything that you do should be vision-based.
Right.
Simple. Like anything, whatever your vision is, one is figuring out what your vision is. Two, everything that you do has to be going towards that. That is what vision-based action is. So that's kind of how I like sum up how to do it. Because once you know the vision of what your success is, it's like, all right, now I got to make sure all these steps is going towards this thing.
That's facts.
That's hard right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
Make sure you guys go tune in and get the
Whoa! No, we ain't get paid.
We ain't get
We
paid.
ain't doing all that. We need a couple racks. So they come get us.
my fault.
y'all
They
hearing.
gonna
Look
come
though,
get
listen,
us.
listen. Y'all got to take something away from what he just did, man. That goes back into what we said, entrepreneurship, man. Knowing
Yeah,
your
bro,
worth.
how-
Brand.
No,
Knowing your worth.
on some real shit, dog.
When
On
we
some real
get up
shit,
there,
dog.
when they get up there, it's going. You feel me? You're gonna be able to get some dollars from that.
Yeah, we the
sure.
brand. That's over with. We ain't doing all that.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. At this point, you just yapping.
Yeah, we done.
So
Not gonna lie.
we gonna have a part 2, but next episode we gonna add a little twist to it. You feel me?
Yeah, we
so
gonna do something fly.
so it's gonna be real entertaining. Trust me.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm gonna make
fly.
this. Listen, I promise you, I'm gonna make this.
But we'll make y'all
entertaining.
think this
So
episode
we gonna
ain't
get
entertaining.
we gonna get this
though. We
we gonna
have
get this
a real-
money by tomorrow. What?
What make you think that this?
I ain't never
this
said it wasn't
yeah,
entertaining. I'm just saying next episode is gonna be like the yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be like the yeah. You feel me? That's gonna be like the ooh.
But look though, like we always, like our main point was entrepreneurship. I see that this the real, like this ain't cut up, this ain't
bro.
this ain't mashed up.
This the real, like this the
real
cold,
conversation.
Cold cut.
That's the reason why y'all should like, comment, subscribe, and make sure y'all go follow us on all the socials.
You feel me?
We gonna keep
and
updating y'all. And you feel me? Y'all gonna get this when y'all get this, but then we gonna make sure we drop other content for y'all too, man, so y'all can really see what we be doing besides the stuff we be talking, because we just don't be talking. We actually live what we done talked, man. So that's just everything that's going into who we are and what we do. I ain't gonna fake it. You got any closing remarks? All right. What you got to say?
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Say what's up to your shorty, boy.
My closing remarks.
Say what's
Like
up to
you
your
said,
shorty
make
real
sure
quick.
y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate my queen too. She one of the reasons why I strive to be who I am every day.
Y'all gotta praise men like this for shouting out their shorty.
I definitely
these boys out here, they cheating on their girls.
What about your shorty? Oh.
But no, my closer, I just want to say, my biggest thing in life that I'm figuring out right now is just mastering self. Understand, everybody, whoever it is, whatever you doing, whatever you feel is the best decision within yourself, do it. Master yourself.
What he said.
That's what that is.
We pushing positivity. That's all we trying to do. But at the same time, we gon' bullshit. Like that's us. We gon' bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie.
No,
You
that's
can't
him.
get the
No, that's
tick
him.
without the tack.
That's him.
Facts.
That's him. That's
feel me?
Y'all get the point, man. Two different minds.
Man, that's him too. He's just not showing it because he trying to be
Man, don't listen to this guy.
Don't listen to me.
If anything, I'm more like goofy. You bullshit though.
Cake ass nigga.
I'm funny though. I'm goofy. You bullshit.
Cake ass nigga. Fat, cheesy, chunky
Thank
cake
you for
ass
tuning in
nigga.
to Two Different Minds Thinking Alike. Man, I just want to say appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for everything. Like, comment, subscribe, repost, share, everything. And we're going to keep bringing bangers to y'all, and we not done. And I told y'all we was going to be consistent, and we kept our word. Ain't that right, brother?
Yeah.
Merch in the church.
Merch in the church.
Yeah,
But we up out of here. Y'all have a good day. Peace. Love God.
Yeah.